Hello viewers of Nltv, I'm Rinki Gogoi and welcome to Nltv News Now. First headlines. A review meeting of the Dimapur-Kohima New Broad Gauge Line project held at Chief Secretary's Conference Hall in Kohima. During the meeting, Chief Administrative Officer of Northeast Railway, H.S. Yadav, informs project is going at smooth pace and Prime Minister's office is monitoring the project. With aim to eradicate issues pertaining to scent while releasing septic tanks, aero, bio and green barn projects distributed to all Kohima municipal wards by the Kohima Municipal Council. A mini lab commissioned in Noklak with an aim to create awareness among the farming community and for the benefit of the district. A more sophisticated soil testing lab with atomic absorption spectrometric is in pipeline. Assembly polls in Manipur rescheduled to February 28 and March 5 instead of February 27 and March 3. Election Commission says decision taken after receiving inputs from various stakeholders during its visit to the state. 2 people, including a woman, die while 4 to 5 people trapped under the debris in building floor collapse in Gurugram. Incident occurs during a repairing work at 6th floor of Tower 4D block at Shintel's Paradiso Residential Society in Sector 109. Let's see more of the news in details. With the appointment of 2 members from Nagaland Legislative Assembly as advisors, Nagaland Chief Minister Nipurio took to Twitter and congratulated Kyosho Yim Kyung and H. Chuba Chang for being appointed as advisors and wished them both best for their new assignments. Following the tussle over the post of President of Hazipag Businessman Welfare Committee, Piwoto Y.I.A. was elected as the President on Thursday. Meanwhile, V. Kekato Awomi was appointed as the committee Vice President. The post of President was left vacant with the demise of former President Hokato Moricha. Both the candidates were vying for the post of President and were determined to run the association individually. However, the 2 parties couldn't negotiate to come to a common conclusion. Meanwhile, Nltv tried to interview both the candidates. However, they refused to comment in front of the camera. Therefore, the team went around the area to get the opinions of the businessman as to who should be the next president. A review meeting of the Dimapur-Kohima new BG line project was held at the Chief Secretary's Conference Hall, Kohima, on Thursday. During the meeting, Chief Administrative Officer Northeast Railway Maligao, H.S. Yadav, stated that the project is going at a smooth pace and that the Minister's office is monitoring the project. Notably, the meeting was attended by Chief Secretary of Nagaland, J. Alam, and other senior state government officials. Yadav further informed that the phase 1 of the project from Dhansiri to Shukovi has been completed and trains will start to ply on the route soon. He also added that the phase 2, which is 28 kilometers from Shukovi to Perima, is under construction and is expected to be completed by July 2023, while on the other hand, the phase 3, 38 kilometers from Perima to Zubza, is expected to be completed by March 2026. It is to be mentioned that the 82.50 kilometers long line will have 8 stations and 20 tunnels tunnels covering a total length of 29.30 kilometers. The meeting also discussed various issues related to the project and how the state government could supplement in the smooth conduct of the works being executed. The Kohima Municipal Council carried out the distribution of Aero Bio and Green brand products to all Kohima municipal wards on Thursday. The undertaking was aimed to eradicate the problems of smell while releasing septic tanks. Notably, Green Barn is a powdered product under Guizan Organics and Technologies and based on the effective microorganisms comprising a mixture of organisms that have reviving action on humans and the environment, which are used to enhance the life of septic tank and smell-free and can decompose solid waste in short time. Meanwhile, the representatives of Aero Bio highlighted on the need of the indigenous formulated product, which consists of novel bacterial consortia, which had the power to break down human feces and rapidly make the environment odor-free and can be used across a range of temperature with no production of methane gas.
Kohima de Aero Bio liquid to outlet charta ase ekta to hoile duita to hoile upper midland ase dukan la nam do agro biotech aro ekta to hoile Naga Oriental Bloom itu duita de pai ase aro KMC office laga samne de pan dukan de bi pai ase itu dukan la nam do pahori jase aro officers hile bi ekta ration dukan de pai ase. Thank you. Itu any toilet dibo pare hoy any toilet 70 hours rakhi dise kole tai neutralize kuri dibo itu do gundo hari jabo aro color bi neutralize kuri dibo pani color e ho jabo hoile bi itu rakhi gine 70 hours na rakhya time de harpic toilet cleaner itu khan cholai dise kole bacteria ase itu mori jai itu dise kole 70 hours to jina holi rakhibo lage.
Okay, I'm Lanusunla Longkomer, the administrator of KMC. Aji Mohan itu Aero Bio or Green brand was concept ke mating na distribute kurishe itu initiative taken by the Department of Municipal Affairs and Urban Development nakan ba milay na lo ase inyar na itu sop 19 wards of Kohima gi dishe mainly itu duita do is both are environmental friendly saman ase, so it will not harm the environment also, or it will mitigate our problem of our endless problems, especially Kohima de hilly terrain de one cesspool khan me matili bi kam nokora ho jay na para ho jay itu karone itu mitigate kobo karone itu aji distribute kori dishe sob wards ke. Thank you.
Tuensang District Planning and Development Board meeting was held at the DC's Conference Hall, Tuensang on 10th February 2022. The DC and Vice Chairman DPDB Tuensang, Kumar Ramnikant, chaired the meeting. The board discussed the concern of the detection of Omicron variant in the district. A PowerPoint presentation was given by the Water Resource Department, and in the next DPDB meeting, a PowerPoint presentation is fixed for the chemist of Public Health and Engineering Department on the quality of drinking water and the Forest Department. Nagaland Board of School Education through a notification informed that the Department of Sports, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports has launched the Fit India mobile app as a part of the commemoration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Notably, the app comes with a host of features such as customized diet plan, steps counter, calorie monitor, sleep tracker, etc. NBSC further informed that the app would be available on both Android and iOS devices, while they also requested all the heads of registered institutions of the board to inform parents, teachers and students on the Fit India mobile app and encourage them to make use of the app. Nagaland Board of School Education, through a notification, informed that the Department of Sports, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports has launched the Fit India mobile app as a part of the commemoration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Notably, the app comes with a host of features such as customized diet plans, steps counter, calorie monitor, sleep tracker, etc. NBSC further informed that the app would be available on both Android and iOS devices, while they also requested all the heads of registered institutions of the board to inform parents, teachers and students on the Fit India mobile app and encourage them to make use of the app. A mini soil testing laboratory was inaugurated at the SDO Soil Office, Noklak, on Thursday. Agricultural Production Commissioner Y. Hiketo Sema, during inaugurating the mini soil testing laboratory, informed that a more sophisticated soil testing laboratory with atomic absorption spectrophotometric was in the pipeline and that the mini lab was being commissioned to create awareness among the farming community and for the benefit of the district. He further encouraged the district officers posted in the district to work with the dedication and to contribute something for the people, as agriculture and allied activities were major scopes of people in Nagaland. Meanwhile, Superintendent of Police Noklak, in her short speech, acknowledged the nodal officers for bringing the soil testing facilities as assured, while the Deputy Commissioner also expressed his happiness to see new facilities that are beneficial for the farming community and requested the department to demonstrate the soil testing in the next DPDB meeting to create wide awareness among the technocrats and policymakers as well. The State Handloom Expo under the theme My Handloom, My Pride commenced on Thursday at Urban Hut, Dimapur, which is scheduled for 14 days from 10 to 23rd February 2022. Notably, the expo was inaugurated by Director, Industries and Commerce K. Hokishe Asumi, whereby a total of 60 stalls have been set up at the expo, with 60 participants from Assam, Manipur and host state Nagaland. The Handloom Expo is funded by the Development Commissioner Handlooms, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India under the National Handloom Development Program. It is to be mentioned that the main objective of the expo is to allow the Handlooms Cooperative Society of people engaged in handloom production to showcase and sell their products as well as to promote the business opportunities. The 51st Chakrama Wrestling Meet 2022 culminated on Thursday at the DDSC Stadium, Dimapur, with Advisor, Sericulture, Excise and Minority Affairs, Government of Nagaland, Jaleo Rio as the special guest. The event was organized by the Chakrama Youth Organization. The event also witnessed the coming together of Western Sumi Sports Association, Western Chakisang Youth Organization and Chakrama Youth Organization, who also took a pledge of brotherhood. The three communities were represented by Vikato S.I.A., Vikashaye Nieka and Jato Kimho, who also acted as patrons of the championship. In the senior category, Abao Virie emerged as a champion, and Seyisalia Nakro, Nikotsile Krose, and Vizokoto Nguzo bagged the runners-up for the positions. Teruja emerged as a champion in the junior category, and Roko Kuto Kehie, Tepu Kedo Kimho, and Nike Tuizio Kehie as the runners-up. It may be mentioned that 60 wrestlers participated in the senior category and 40 wrestlers participated in the junior category.
Chakrama Youth Organization wrestling ekla noy athletes events games indoor outdoor to sob ase holebi aji apni kan ground aine thaka to khali wrestling aru wrestling to ami kan main event ase aru yate Chakrama to all the angamis Dimapur under the thaya kiman angami ase mon charter group ase A B C D aru itu group para agine participate kori ase aru itu khotom hoa piste angami te jabo angami sports association kan aru organize koribo dan same itu pichite Nagaland te jabo aru Nagaland wrestling te itu itia mogan yete to starting to ase itu time to moi imane lobo
pula to hole ekbar do loise kintu itu to ekdom pula ase aurbe itu to all of open nisna ina alwala ase. And then this year, or this time, the 51st Chokma wrestling meet, we can kill Dimapur town and in a kill. First, Ajimorimbi speech to Quajanisna Chokma Guledo, Dimapur, Itado, Chumu and Newland district, Dimapur area, the Dimapur district, Kimman and Gamiase, it all comes under us. So, Pula the Hula, Chumu, Aru, Mezipima, into the turn by turn organized right now. Kindu, it was Yadan Yado, Amarhana Manuias Yadana. It was a point. The next main point, what we are planning and Mala Babana, the kids, it was we want to promote it to other tribes also. Other tribes can be the Kaigina. It has scope to be sure Naga wrestling national, international. We have Naga wrestlers representing the national team. Medal be Bishipalaga in exactly Naga wrestling in Nambian traditional bell wrestling Kogina. It will have scope Bishi Tagisha. So a lot of tribe can Hulubi to the interest to promote NWA. Nagaland Wrestling Association bra sob initiate kurege so ta yede affiliate kurgina itu opore lo jawgna mahana babna itu be ekta dam ekta. Thank you.
Sikkim's Home Department has decided to remove most of the COVID-19 protocols from February 11, including the mandatory negative RT-PCR report for people entering the state. Similarly, similar restrictions on vehicle movement as per odd-even rules and restrictions on pillion riders has also been withdrawn. The government stated there are no restrictions of any timings to shut shops, thereby allowing commercial activities to function normally. Also, all government offices, PSUs, corporations, boards under state or central government shall operate with 100% attendance from February 11. Schools, colleges and institutions in the state are already functioning since the start of February. All forms of sports, social, political and religious gatherings are permitted with strict compliance of masks at all times and social distancing norms observed. The Henuetrap National Liberation Council has sent an official communique to the Meghalaya government for over proposed peace talks. The banned militant outfit HNLC sent the letter to the Meghalaya government on Thursday, a day after Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said that an official communication was required to initiate the peace talks. The letter was sent to Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong and Home Minister Lakmin Rimbai. Rimbai further said that the matter of peace talks would be taken up to the center at the earliest. He also said that the Meghalaya government would soon appoint an interlocutor for the peace process. Lata Mangeshkar passed away on Sunday at the age of 92. Anticipating huge crowds, the state has allowed her funeral at Shivaji Park instead of the crematorium on Monday. BJP spokesperson Ram Kadam demanded that a memorial dedicated to her should be built at Shivaji Park. On the other hand, Maharashtra Navan Niram Sena and Vanchit Bahujan Aghadi has opposed it. Referring to this, the family of legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar stated that they don't want a memorial for her at Shivaji Park and urged the political parties to end all controversies over it. In a video issued on Thursday, late Lata Mangeshkar's brother Hridaya Nath Mangeshkar stated that their family does not wish to be drawn into such controversies and that this controversy should end and politics on his sister should end. He also stated that they do not want a memorial at Shivaji Park. However, the Maharashtra government has decided to set up an international-level music academy at Kalina in Mumbai, spread across 2.5 acres as a tribute to Lata Mangeshkar. The academy will be built at a cost of rupees 1,200 crores, and to this, her brother stated that the music academy is the best tribute to his sister. He appreciated the state government's decision. Defense Minister on Thursday said that the school bands will now perform at the National War Memorial in Delhi on a regular rotation basis. A decision to this effect has been jointly taken by the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Education. The tentative date to begin performances by the school bands at the War Memorial is from February 22, ahead of the 3rd anniversary of its dedication to the nation. As per an official statement issued by the Defense Ministry, the Ministry of Education has directed the Central Board of Secondary Education to prepare a schedule of school bands in consultation with the Ministry of Education and Government of NCT of Delhi so that school bands can perform at the National War Memorial. An appeal has been filed in the Supreme Court against the Karnataka High Court's interim order calling for restraint on students from wearing hijab or any religious attire till the matter is pending with the court. Dr. J. Halib Federation of Masjid Madaris and Waqf institutions has filed the appeal on Thursday. Notably, according to the impugned order, Muslim women students have been asked not to wear the religious garments, including headscarf, and not to insist on wearing religious attire. Meanwhile, the appeal said that the concerned students have their practical exams beginning from February 15, and any interference on their access to the educational institutions shall impede their education. The plea also challenged that the right to wear a hijab falls within the ambit of the right of expression guaranteed by the Article 19, Section 1A, the right to privacy, and also the freedom of conscience under Article 25 of the Constitution, and that it cannot be infringed upon without a valid law. Prince Charles is in isolation, having tested positive for COVID-19. According to a statement from his official Twitter account, the heir to the British throne, who is 73 years old, had to cancel his attendance at the event in the English city of Winchester on Thursday. According to the royal source, Charles met with the Queen recently. However, Her Majesty is not displaying any symptoms, and the situation will continue to be monitored. This is the second time the Prince has tested positive. Charles first tested positive in late March 2020. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Rajesh Sondra Rajan has convened a joint meeting on February 15 in the Council Hall of Chumukedima, a village, to discuss issues relating to the construction of NH-129A, two land between Parent to Dimapur from chainage 173.850 kilometers to 183.750 kilometers, Kuvaru Junction till Parent Chumukedima border. The DC further requested the landowners, revenue officers, and ESC Revenue Dimapur, ESC Chumukedima, DLRSO Dimapur, General Manager or Repress NHIDCL, Project Manager CE, Test Company Private Limited, GBs, and Chairman Village Council Chumukedima A, GB and Chairman Village Council Chumukedima Village, Convener NH-129A, landowners, Union 9 to attend meeting without fail. U.S. sprinting great Justin Gatlin on Thursday announced his retirement. The 40-year-old sprinter, who had clinched the Olympic gold in 2004 Athens Games in 200 meter, announced his retirement in a post on Instagram. Titled Dear Track, Justin Gatlin also wrote in his Instagram account that the torch is passed, but the love will never fade. Gatlin's retirement was on the cards after his failure to mark the Tokyo Olympics last summer, following a hamstring injury at the U.S. trials. Australia's koala has been officially designated as an endangered species due to the habitat loss, disease and climate change. The Australian government on Friday said that the koala is now endangered in New South Wales, Queensland and the Australian Capital Territory. Environment Minister Susan Ley said that the listing highlighted the challenges that the species is facing and pledged to work toward a national recovery plan for koalas. The government has announced $50 million to protect koalas on January 29, including funding for the habitat protection and population monitoring. Thank you, viewers of Nltv. That's all from Nltv News. Now, for more updates, keep watching Nltv. Sabmano Lagawas.